am very pleased to introduce my dear friend and colleague, Elaine Cooper. Since I would be cheating you if I only presented Elaine's credentials, I want to tell you a little about her early background. Elaine has an uncanny ability to turn adversity into a positive experience. Stricken with polio at age 4, Elaine emerged from this ordeal and her difficult family circumstances with her determination and spunk intact. Elaine's father was an orphan from a pogrom in the Ukraine, and her mother grew up in extreme poverty in New York City's Lower East Side. When Elaine was 6, her family moved from Long Island to East LA. Elaine became immersed in what seemed to be the prized values of LA, movies and physical appearance. She remembers walking down the street, doing acrobatics, backbends, splits and cartwheels, hoping that she would be discovered. At Muscle Beach in Venice, California, Elaine was discovered when one of the bodybuilders asked Elaine to be in an act with him. Having conquered Hollywood, new worlds awaited Elaine. A teacher in her East Los Angeles ghetto high school taught a course on the great thinkers and the great religions of the world. The course inspired Elaine to look more deeply into her Jewish background. Her teacher and his wife invited Elaine into their conservative Jewish home for Shabbat dinners, where they let her talk and they listened. As Elaine put it, it was my first therapeutic experience. This couple secured a scholarship for Elaine to attend the Brandeis camp outside of LA, an experience that changed her life. She's the author of numerous articles and 2 books. Her second and recently published book, great title, Let's All Hold Hands and Drop Dead, interweaves her family's intergenerational trauma with the transactions in one of her therapy groups. I found the book to be very poignant and compelling reading and recommend it to all of you. With great pleasure, affection, and respect, I present to you Distinguished Fellow of AGPA, Elaine Cooper.
Can you see me? No. If you can see less, you can see me. AGPA has been my ruby red slippers, just like Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. It is the place where I made wishes and my dreams came true. It started when I was 27 and moved to Manhattan and attended my second AGPA meeting. I learned that in order to be somebody in New York, it wasn't about being pretty as in Los Angeles or a social activist as in Berkeley, but writing an article. So I got started. First the paper, next leading a workshop. I was mesmerized by the Institute and couldn't imagine how wonderful it would be to be on the committee. I didn't realize I was making a wish until the shoes clicked, and there I was. Pearl Rosenberg was my mentor. The newbies could sit in on consultations. I was amazed. Such wisdom. I was able to learn so much. Pearl and Bea took us out to a beautiful dinner at an intimate restaurant. After telling us what a good-looking bunch of people we were, they asked each of us to share a few things about our history. What a collection of brave and interesting people. In 15 minutes, we were a cohesive group. I thought, how did they do this? I want to learn how to do this. I never dared to wish that I would be on an institute co-chair. But click went the shoes, and there I was. After a while, I mused, if only I could co-lead with Jerry Gans. I would just be the happiest person in the whole world. The shoes clicked again, and here I was co-leading with Jerry, one of the peak experiences of my life. Then the shoes kept clicking, knowing my wishes before I even knew them. To my astonishment, Bill Piper asked me to be on the editorial board. Me! At Cal, I had to take dumbbell English 3 semesters. And in high school, the teacher used my essay about love of my best friend as an example of over-sentimental and hogwash writing. Bill even praised my reviews. Then, oh my God, the illustrious Les Green asked me to continue and even promoted me. Then there was the dark times in my life, and I had no idea how I was going to avoid psychic death. I chose 2 women in AGPA whom I admired and I knew had terrible separations, and asked them if they could tell me how they managed, how they coped, how they got through it. They immediately found time to sit down with me for a leisurely talk as though they had nothing else to do in the world. I soon realized I could never miss an AGPA meeting. It was the badly needed shot of self-esteem that lasted all year. It was the same time next year seeing the same impressive and big-hearted people, all of us eager to learn and make connections that would last a lifetime. I have so many wonderful friends and colleagues that I couldn't possibly name them who are in this room. Thank you so much, all of you, for not only this precious award, but for being my support system, pretty much my entire adult life. You truly helped me grow up personally and professionally. And if you believe that I deserve this award, then you deserve it with me.